Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Really excited to have just received the Sentinels of the Multiverse Rook City Renegades expansion. Just came in about an hour ago, picked it up. Looks amazing. The characters look really cool. Also comes with a foil card pack, so just gonna open that up and do an unboxing, show you what's inside. There's gonna be a lot of stuff in here. I'm not gonna be able to show you all the cards, but I can have a little look through it and see what characters and stuff come with it, and what these cool foil cards are gonna look like as well. So let's get this one open up and see what's inside. If you like this video though, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like, and any comments would be really appreciated. I'll get back to you. Nice one, let's get it open. So this is the front box. It looks really nice. Really retro kind of art with like a cool kind of evil guy at the front. He looks really awesome. Look forward to trying him out. I don't really know all the names of everyone. I didn't really read into it too much because I wanted to save some of this for myself, but obviously there's this wolf guy who looks really great as well. On the back, as you can see, there's 6 heroes, 9 villains, 5 more environments, 24 hero variant cards, 9 events, 9 critical events, and some like villain spinners and tracking tokens and combined rule and lore book. So there's quite a bit in here. The box is actually a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Did not expect it to be the same size as the original definitive edition box wise, and it also feels weight wise very similar. I most probably should have ordered some sleeves, which I have not, so I'm going to have to order some for this as well. So I might not be able to play it for a little bit because I like to have them sleeved just in case. It is, okay, where is it? Shrink, so let's just get the shrink off. There's nice art on the sides as well, as you can see. Some cool stuff there. It's different on each side. It's got this janitor guy on the other side here. On the other end we've got, it's a bit close but I can't really get further out. We've got this guy with a wrench. And then on the other side there's some kind of gun shooting punk looking woman with pink and hair and a eye patch on, which looks really cool. Looks like this woman off the front. She looks awesome. The art on this is great. I absolutely love the old comic book art style that they've got. It looks fantastic. Did a great job, and with this being Kickstarter, I don't know if that's exclusive, but this is embossed, the title. I don't know if you can see it well, but it's raised and it's shiny, the Sentinels bit. That's quite nice, and the Rook City Renegades bit is also embossed as well there. You can see a bit of a shine on it when I tilt it. It's very nice. The main booklet that comes at the front is a Rook City Renegades rules and lore book all in one. It's got quite a bit in it, it's quite thick, but it's got gameplay, it's got story, you've got an introduction of component list, new rules and clarifications on new rules, a bit of lore, and then some FAQs at the back. So there's some punch board here. I'm assuming you need the base game to play this, but I haven't actually read it. It might be a standalone, but you've only got one counter in that cardboard there, so potentially you may need the base game to do this, otherwise you won't have your hero stuff. It's been a while since I've actually played the base game itself, so I might be wrong on that, but don't quote me on that. There's only one spinner, a couple of spare plastic bits for it, and some new tokens like purple tokens and a couple of ones and a few V's. Definitely not enough for all characters unless there's some somewhere else that I have not seen yet. Doesn't look like it. These are all cards and little sleeves and stuff. So quite a few cards in there, as you can see. This is just the Rook City Renegades token for the spinner that will have house 2 of these, 3. I don't know how that's going to house the 3 wheels. Not 100% sure how that's going to work, but maybe we'll figure it out later. I thought there'd only be 2 would fit in that, I think. Maybe that's a spare, I don't know. Or looks like it'll fit, that wheel will fit in between these small bits when they're folded over, and then one of these. I don't know why there's 2. I'm sure I'll read up on that in a bit and I'll tell you. These tell you on the back what they are, some of these. Irreducible. Damage dealt by this target is irreducible, so can't be reduced. And then the other pack, they had a nice little guide on how hard each character was to play, how like difficult each hero was to pick up and stuff. So there's new rules and clarifications, different keywords and stuff. Villains with multiple cards, introducing a side deck, tokens, and here we go, like this nice little hero complexity chart. The Expatriate is 4, Setback 6, Nightmare 7, Mr. Fixer 5, Harpy 9, and Alpha is 7. So the Alpha is the wolf guy, who's actually one of the first ones I want to play. The Expatriate looks cool. She's 4. Setback is 6. Night Mist is a 7. Mr. Fixer is like the janitor guy, I think. He's a 5. And then the Harpy is like a 9. So she looks very cool, but I wonder why she's so difficult to play. Guess we'll find out. And then you've got Alpha and this, I think it's a female wolf shapeshifter. As you can see a bit of her there. She's a 7, so she's quite difficult to play. And then the villains and how hard they are to beat. So you got a few different ones: the Organization, Plague Rat, Spike, Gloomweave, Kismet, Ambuscade, Apex, the Fake Court, and Terraform. So it gives you a story on these guys and like what they're good at, what they're strong at. There's all sorts of cool things. The Gloomweaver there, I think it must be the guy off the front with the skull. He's an 8 difficulty, so he's the hardest boss in here. You've got Spike, you've got some really cool looking villains. Kismet looks cool. Ambuscade, yeah, and some nice art in the book. And then things like this. Really funky. And you've got all your different areas it's explained. Rook City is 1. It's an 8 of difficulty and peril. Pike Industrious Place Complex is an 8 too. Diamond Man is a 4. Temple of Zulong is a 6, and the Realm of Discord is like a 5. So Rook City Industrial Complex. The Temple of Zulong is kind of Chinese or some kind of place where you'd go to do like martial arts. Realm of Discord looks like the world, and Diamond Manor, and some FAQs at the back. So quite a bit in here, but it's a lot of stuff. And if you flick to the back page, you'll see that it says Sentinels and Multiverse Desperation, desperate times call for disparate measures. So last time on the last one, this was a hint of the next Kickstarter. So these guys are coming on to the next Kickstarter most probably, but it doesn't actually say here coming soon or when it's coming, which is a bit odd. And we've got lots of decks of cards. These are normally the hero cards. There's also some cards in here that will be the villain cards as well. Alpha, they'll all have their own card backs. Alpha and different things, cultists, and you've got, oh, there's a nice wolf picture. You've got Terraform on the back of here. Cards, you've got all sorts, there's tons of cards. Got lots of big cards. These are normally the bad guys cards. Take these out. There's Chairman, Operative, Plague Rat, Spike, Gloomweaver, Kismet, the villains, Ambuscade, Apex, Dagda, Fey Court Dagda, the Morrigan. You've got Terraform. You've got loads, and then you've got these comic book kind of events things which you play through normally in your kind of campaign stuff, which is cool. The campaign in this works really nice, it's really interesting. And then you've got critical events that also mix in with your campaigns. And other things on the back, you have harder different types of the bosses. The collection, how you use these things in your campaign stuff and things like that. It's been a while since I played the last set, I can't remember exactly. And on the back of these heroes, you've also got the things that they do, like when on advanced, you got a deal one extra damage dealt by Morrigan, advanced 1 more damage dealt by villain targets. After villain target deals damage, it regains 2 HP, so you get advanced sides and regular sides, and then even these critical events have got further things on the back with more difficulty added on for some of the bad guys or things extra. So you got a lot of cool stuff in here, a lot to keep you busy. There's loads of bad guys there, as you can see. I think there's 9 on the back, plus their different variations and different styles. You've got your hero cards here. These are normally double-sided as well. Oh, and we've got some nice player aids there at the back, it looks like. I don't think we had these in the last set. You just had to have the back of the book for the last game. So this is nice to have some cards with them on. I'm so really surprised they weren't in the last set. These are like comic book things that they've appeared in, and they're kind of different styles you can play as. So you got 29 health and different powers slightly. So these are cool. And on the back you've got other things and where they came from, comic book things that they've made up for the lore. And your main heroes are like the Expatriate, 78 power. She deals 1 target 2 projectile damage, and you may play an item. And on the back she's got Caught in the Sun. Hero takes their play phase. 1 hero discovers that 1 item card. 1 hero deals 1 damage, 1 target 2 hero 2 projectile damage. You got your front side and your back side for when you are knocked out. Dark Watchers, Expatriate, different, slightly different. Eclipse, Expatriate, Setback, Dark Watch, Setback, Fake Hair, Setback. So you've got 3 different types of hero, which is really great. This is more than we got in the last set for the main characters. I think we only got 2. So you got 3 different ones for the heroes. I don't know if they're all the same, but these have all got different. I think the Fixer, they've got different values of health. May deal 1 target damage, 2 melee damage, can collect a tool card. 1 target, 3 melee damage, either discard a card or destroy a hero, ongoing or item card. And you may summon a fixed style. Summon 1 style card, Mr. Fixer deals 1 target, 2 melee damage. So you've got different powers. Top ones are the most basic. Night Mist looks really cool. She looks really funky. The Harpy looks cool as well. Very nice vampire form, maybe. Sorry. Then the Alpha in a wolf form and reporter form, and an Alpha 2000. Nice. Detective Wraith looks cool. Sorry, not a bad cough. You've got Stealth Suit Bunker, Scavenger Unit. These are from the original game. So Hacker, Raw, Fanatic, Bunker, they're from the first game, so Unity and the Wraith. So these are 6 of the heroes from the first game, but there's more than 6 heroes, so that's really nice. And then you got the comic book stuff with a few bits on the back as well. And then these are just dividers for your cards. When you lay them on the side, you'll have heroes and realms and bad guy dividers, which is nice. And then we'll have a look at a few of the cards, but we're not going to go through all of them because there'll be loads. This has got setbacks cards in, which looks like one of the heroes. So if you're unaware, unlike Marvel Champions where you can mix and match, this is a very much the deck is already built for you, so you don't get to add or take any cards out. So we've got 2 heroes worth of cards there. So Setback has got like accidental immolation. She'll have 2 or 3 of those. After it's played, Setback deals himself up to 3 and up to 3 targets 2 fire damage each turn. One of the characters from the first game can take fire damage and do stuff when he's got fire damage. So this could be a good combo with him. Already looking at just a few cards. Careless Curiosity, there's 3 of those. After it's played, 1 ally hero may collect an item card. And you've got different phases in this game. You've got a start, you've got kind of like a middle and a kind of an end. So you have like an environment phase, a start phase, and a villain phase, I think, are the 3 main ones. And these have all got really nice redone art from the art direction. It's much better than some of the old cards used to be, apparently. We've looked at some of them on the Kickstarter. They're very not cheaply done, but they were done at not as much quality as these. Done quickly maybe, and maybe a little bit cheaply. Because this character comic art is really nice. There's only 1 of these cards, so it's most probably very good. Each hero draws a card. You destroy up to 3 unlucky cards, and each time you do, 1 ally hero draws a card and plays a card. So yeah, that's quite powerful. You've got Tempting button. You've got things like Turn of events, there's only one of them. Each hero target regains 2 HP. Destroy up to 3 unlucky cards. Each time you do, a different hero may use a power. So yeah, you've got some cards with powers and things on, and start phase and all that. And that's just one character. They're all very, very different and very unique. This is the Expatriate. So she's got some gun cards and stuff and ammo cards and things. So it's really cool. So like there's an item, it's a gun and it's limited. You get like an assault rifle, there's 2 of those. Got like a backup plan, there's 3 of them. Black Market Contact, which is a one-shot, it says discard up to 3 cards. Summon X item cards, where X is the number of cards discarded this way, +1. So she's got all sorts of stuff, another one-shot comprehensive plan. These cards don't stay in play. If it's a one-shot, you use it once and it's gone. Items can stay kind of in play. Ongoing item cards stay in play as well. I forgot the power phase as well. There's another phase, so there's maybe 4 or 5 phases. You've got all sorts of different cards. Items, she looks cool with ammo and guns and different one-shot cards. You get guns and items and cards. So that's 2 of the heroes. Look at that a little bit. And who have we got next here? That's Night Mist, and I want to look at the janitor guy. So Night Mist, there's all of these. Again, different art on both sides, both cut on all the cards. I mean, so you got a bit of like the old comic book art that they've made up for the heroes. Mr. Fixer, he's kind of like does kung fu as well, but he's also a janitor by day. Bloody Knuckles and all of the Tiger Claw, Charge, Driving Mantis, Dual Crowbars. I think I want to try him, he looks awesome. Full Throttle. The art on these is great. This like black janitor dude who's just kicking some backside. This art's very similar but a little different. Grease Monkey Fist. Harmony, where he looks like he's tag teaming with someone. Hoist Chain, so he can wrap a chain around someone's neck. Jack Handle. Life Worth Living. Shuffle into your trash into your deck. Draw 2 cards. 1 ally gains 4 HP. If that ally is a hero, they may use 1 power. Nice stuff. The Manifold Path. Nice. He's hitting him with a wrench there. This like purple guy. Overdrive. Looks like he's having a massive fight with people. Whenever Mr. Fixer deals damage, you may choose the type of damage. That can be useful, depending on the baddies or people you're fighting, or if they've got any block out different types of damage. You've got Riveting Crane, you've got the Tire Iron, Toolbox, Zen Maintenance. So he's praying, but he's got all his tools around him, like a kind of Japanese or Chinese Zen garden. So he looks really cool. He's definitely one I'm going to put at the front so I can sleeve him up first and play him first, hopefully. And then this Nightfall Night Mist. She's got Amulet of Elder Gods, which is like a relic. Now, these have all got different numbers on here, which is different to what I've seen. As you can see there, that's most probably going to have something to do with why she's so difficult to play. Astral Premonition, Call Forth, Coalescing Spirit, Droplet of Leth, Essence Transfer, Isolating. Oh, she's got really cool looking magic. I don't care how hard she's going to be, I'm going to have to learn to play her. She looks really good. Oblivion, File of Exomna. Love that art, it's really nice. Planar Banishment, Scouring the Mists, Starshield Invocation, Tendril of Tantalus, and 2 Tome of Elder Magic. That sounds great. And it looks like she's really sucking some stuff up, getting in some dangerous situations. Night deals herself 1 infernal damage. Either collect or play 1 spell card. So I'm guessing the spells are like these and they're mostly going to be one-shots. But that's really cool. I love the way she looks. Again, she's going to the front. So I can play her and get her sleeved up as soon as possible. Then we've got Spite here. This looks like bad guy stuff. Spite. I think Alpha's one of the good guys. Yeah, so I think these are the bad guys at the back. This will be Alpha and some of the other good guys. I won't carry this on anymore, don't have to. Alpha, and then you've got the Harpy as well. So she's got her card there. Alpha's got, can have a lot of werewolfy stuff. Attack of the Direwolf, Badger of the Bloodied. So there's Blood Curdling Howl. Only one of those. So that's really good. Deals a target one sonic damage. Destroy one ongoing card in that target's play area. And at the end of phase of the 3 or more aspect cards in play, Alpha deals the target with the lowest HP 1 melee damage. That's nice. Eyes for the Hunt, +1 damage dealt by the Alpha. That's good. The 3 or more aspect cards in play, Alpha deals the target with the lowest HP of melee damage. So these two are both really good. Fangs and Claws, only one of those. The Fatal Beast, Full Moon. Shuffle your trash into your deck, destroy silver bindings, and discover one aspect card. Furious Slash. Looks like a good damage card. Hamstring. After it's played, the Alpha deals a villain target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Target dealt damage this way cannot deal damage. That's nice. Insatiable Hunger, yeah, cool. Lupine Senses. Lycanthropic Frenzy. Maintain Control, that looks cool. This is just like really angry. And I got someone up against the wall, and up by the throat, even not up against the wall. Powerful Frame. Looks like a beastie card. -1 damage dealt to the Alpha. Quell the Beast. There's a few of those. Got kind of good playability cards. Rip and Tear deals damage. Silver Bindings, -2 damage dealt by the Alpha to the target with lowest HP. Summon one aspect card and then destroy this card. So might be quite good. Thrill of the Chase. Looks a bit like From Hell kind of art. Nice. And then the Wolf Within, 3 of those. Play or discover one aspect card. Yeah, some really nice looking cards. They're going to be cool. Again, one I want to get near the front. These are most probably the 3 I'd want to play first, even though one of them looks really hard to play. Then the Harpy's got Arcane Explosion. Deals 5 targets, 3 infernal damage. That's insane. That's really good. Avian Aid. So you can get some birds to help. Boiler Hawks. Chatter of Starlings. She's got kind of birds and animals you can bring in to help. Eldritch Training. The Flock's Care. Harpy Hex. So these all sound really good. Hugin the Wise. That's one of Thor's crows, isn't it? So that's quite a funky little reference. Lash of the Elements. Losing Focus. Magical Bequest. The Mask of Sky and Shroud. Mischief of Magpies. Moon in the Scared is another one of Thor's. Not Thor's. I was saying Thor. It's one of Reservoirs of Power. I'll remember in a minute. Siege of Herons. Uncontrollable Flock. So they're crows owned by what's his name? God, he fights him in God of War, the game I played recently. That's how I know them. But one of the Greek gods, he's got an eye patch in Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok, not Thor Ragnarok, in God of War Ragnarok, he's got an eye patch on. But yeah, there's loads of cool cards in here, loads of cool characters, and the game looks really funky. I will not be wasting more time of your time going through all the villains as well, but if you do want to see them, leave some comments. I'll show them off in a further video later on, because this video is already long enough and we'll want to look through the foil cards as well. So I'm going to get them open next. So I'm just going to quickly look at the Rook Renegades foils as well while we're here. I won't take too much time. It's a much heavier pack than the foil pack that came with the first game. There's more stuff in here. You can tell just by the weight of it. It tells you on the back. Gives you a total 30 double-sided hero foils and 29 double-sided villain cards. So it's quite a lot. The villain ones are bigger, and I like the foil on them. It's really nice to play with, especially if you get them sleeved up and make sure they don't get ruined. And then the silver ones are, the characters are also nice because of the way the foil's been added for the name and the actual character themselves. It's not too much, but it's quite nice to play with. Very nice little added bonus. The Expatriate looks really nice. And then it's also on the back as well. Can I see it shimmering a little bit on the camera? It's hard to pick up actually, it's not as good on the camera as it is in real life, but you can kind of see the silvering effect on both sides. It's been really nicely done, and not over the top, but really nice. Still see the art really well. You can still read all the stuff fine, and they're all the ones that are in the main box, but all with silver foil on. And you get these for free if you back the Kickstarter. I think you have to pay for them if you don't. And I personally think they're worth it. I really like the way they look. I think they really add a nice little bit of extra quality feel to it. Feels a bit more premium when you've got these on the table, and they look really nice and add a lot. So there's Wraith, Scavenger, Unity, Bunker, Fanatic, the Raw, and the Hacker that are in the other box, and then you've got some comics as well, and both sides nicely done with Soldier of Misfortune, Ace in the Hole, Sifu Strikes, that's the one with the janitor guy in it, Raw Power, it's the first appearance of Night Mist, though Mr. Fix there, it says at the top, yeah. Setback, that was Expatriate, and the Harpies first, then the Alpha, and on the back of them you've got other different ways they're just when they're knocked out. So you can use these cards as hero cards, I think, because they've got health on them at the bottom, and they've got powers. So you can even play with these as well, which is nice. There's a lot of variety on the heroes in this box, which is great. And then the villain deck, which we've already kind of seen in regular, but it'll be a bit nicer in foil silver. Silver foil or even. So yeah, the bad guys normally look really cool anyway, and then they look even better with a bit of kind of metal shine to them. The Organizer, the Operative, the Plague Rat, it's got like kind of a silver shining around him. Spite, he looks awesome, he looks really cool. Yeah, looks a little bit like that guy out of Turtles. The one with the baseball bat, I can't remember his name. The Gloomweaver looks really great with a bit of shine on him. On the back as well with his head. So they're all really nice, top quality, excellent, bit of shine on them all. Morrigan, Terraform, and then the comics and the event cards for the collection for your playthrough. Now, I can't remember how it plays. I think you're meant to play them through in date order, and then if you get them, you get to keep them for your collection, and there's a collection kind of benefit of having them. I'll tell you that as you go. And they're really cool and really funky ways to play a campaign. Really nice little things. And then you've got critical events again with the other versions of the heroes on the back. So as you can see, Terraform there looks awesome in silver. And you've got War-Girded Dagda and Morrigan, Blood Leashed Apex, Vainglorious Ambuscade, Empowered Kismet. She looks really great there. The Gloomweaver Soul Taker, looks like a regular kind of villain with this extra demon. He looks amazing. Abomination Spite, looks like he's straight up out of Res Evil or something. Really wicked. Dr. Toxica and the Bear. So there's loads of variation in here, loads of enemies, and I really like the foil cards. I think they're really worth it if you can get them. So that's everything that comes in this pack. Quite a long video. If you do want to see more or see some of the cards in more detail, please give me a comment. I'll happily let you know what's going on and what's involved and what else there is. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, it really helps. Take it easy guys, I'll see you on the next one.